My experience in McNary was very fun. I mean, I got to meet like new people that I haven't really interacted with before.
Well, I'm happy I chose McNary, especially with my floor. We got really close. And when I think about like the whole year, I genuinely get sad that like I'm not gonna be living on campus next year. I'm not gonna be with the same people or with the same community.
So I think what helped me out in my position as president was I didn't treat it like I was a president. I didn't have an idea of what McNary should be. I let everyone sort of decide that themselves. And we weren't creating things for the residents here, but we let them create it themselves. So I felt like that benefited us by creating a really diverse and also really connected community because we all ended up just finding something.
Well, I liked hall council. The thing is, our hall council is a lot different than a lot of other hall councils. Our hall council for us is as much a social experience as it is a community exercise. Like we plan events and we do the whole we play the whole hall council game. But we also it's a much more like a social gathering on top of that too.
I just remember it being actually really, really amazing. I mean, I'm not from Oregon, so I got to actually see some of like the surroundings that are around here.
As a third floor, we like decided that we're gonna always like go and do something on Sundays, and so we've been playing volleyball pretty much like for the past 2 maybe 3 weeks, I think. And we just like all get together and have a lot of fun, and it's fun for me because I play volleyball all the time, and so it's fun to play with other people and just see how they play and like just have fun and like be able to hang out with others and other people that we wouldn't really hang out with on a daily.
Yeah, the flood was difficult. I mean, I didn't see some of my residents like the whole month and a half. I don't even remember how long we were displaced. But when everybody got back, when we were able to move back in, everybody like it was like we hadn't even left, and everybody was really excited to see each other again. I would say it almost strengthened our bonds with each other more so than like separating us.
So that was Sex Tips and Banana Splits, and we got a lot of ice cream, and Kathy agrees to show up and talk to us about sex ed and like things like that. Like sex, like questions that people had about sex ed that they weren't necessarily told outright, or that they couldn't, or would be weird to Google, or things like that.
Yeah, like specifically with my floor, our RA has a bunch of board games, so we always play like board games whenever we can. Like for one example, like we play Resistance, and it gets really crazy sometimes, but it's a lot of fun. And we play like a bunch of different games. I don't want to say almost every night, but it seems like that. But
I think one of the reasons I really enjoyed this year being the advisor for McNary is the way that the Hall Council has really taken advantage of all the leadership opportunities. They've really gone above and beyond to make sure that this community is a place where everyone feels welcomed, providing programs, looking at how residents are going to react to different things around the buildings, maintenance things, the flood. Like they've really taken an overall approach to making sure everyone feels at home here, and that is not something that I've experienced every year.
I should just look at the camera and be like, people here love each other. Okay?